Hello people of YouTube, Religious Fanboy here. I've decided to make two new series for my YouTube channel. Fanboy Theater. Episode 1 is gonna be this video. And the other series, along with my original content, what are the comic reviews, I am going to do an anime review series called The Church Cat Bus. If you've seen My Neighbor Totoro, you kind of would get where I get the idea for the cat bus. And I highly recommend that movie. And we're doing something that I'm adding just new to my videos for the first time in this video, is something that I like to call 5 random Bible verses. I'm gonna read Bible verses 1 through 5 of Psalms chapter 50. God the Lord God speaks. He summons the earth from east to west, from Zion, the perfection of beauty. God appears in the radiance. Our God is coming. He will not be silent. The devouring fire precedes him, and the storm rages around him. On high, he summons heaven and earth in order to judge his people. Gather my faith ones to me, those who made covenant with me by sacrifice. My first movie review is actually the newest DC animated film, Justice League Gods and Monsters, made by Bruce Timm. This is a Justice League that is not at all like the one that we're used to. I really like the kind of message it has and the lesson that is learned here. The main plot is the Justice League are being framed for the deaths of scientists. And while that is going on, there is like a subplot / major plot about how the Justice League are thinking that they are above the law, because this Justice League are when they're not like the ones that we're used to, I mean, they are basically extremely violent and not hesitant to kill people, but they do learn a lesson. What I think is really good, how that is shown when Superman asks Batman in the end of the movie, how about we become a legitimate team and actually go out on patrol and stop killing. What I thought was just really nice, just because I'm really happy that they learned the lesson and it was told very well. There is a surprise twist in who's the person that is making these robots that are used to frame the Justice League. I am not going to give that away, because that is a really good thing. And the setting and stuff like that, I really like this because it actually reminds me of the main graphic novel that this reminds me of is actually Dark Knight Returns, with like the newscasting and like the gray area with the justice system and everything. Well, I just think that those kind of things make for a cool aspect of a good story. And it kind of makes the heroes kind of more gray and not just black and white. What I think makes the story more interesting, because it actually makes the viewer or the reader have to think. Instead of just knowing, like, he's a hero, he's a villain, they're gonna fight. And that is all for this video. May God be with you, and see you next time.